We're back at Sophia's restaurant on the Morgenstern Wine Estate near Somerset West. Next on the menu is breakfast with Chef Craig Cormack.
Okay, I showed you how to prepare salmon trout on a cold Himalayan rock salt block. The next stage that we want to take it to is another level where we prepare a hot breakfast for you, typical English breakfast, and we're going to prepare that on a Himalayan rock salt block, which we've actually prepared in the oven for around 280 degrees Celsius. And some of the ingredients that I'm going to take you through now is going to be our bacon, our minute steak, if you like to call it, a tomato, some fried eggs on there, some onions, and some mushrooms. All right, over here, Martin has brought me my salt block, which has been in the oven. As you can see, it's got quite a different color to the previous one. It's been in the oven for the last 2 hours and built the temperature up to 280 degrees Celsius. The salt block itself is amazing. It doesn't crack, and it reaches this high temperature for a long period of time. And we have about 5 to 8 minutes to actually prepare breakfast on here, so we're going to crack along. All right, we've got our 2 rings. We're going to put some of our olive oil inside there. I like to use olive oil. It's got good flavor, and especially for something like this. We've got our 2 eggs, which we're just going to crack one more here. And we're going to put that straight into the actual egg ring. And as you can see, it's starting to sizzle nicely there, getting a bit of cooking going on to those eggs. We've got some more olive oil just around so we can prepare the rest of our breakfast. We've got our onion rings. We've got our mushroom. We've got our tomato. We've got some bacon. And we've got our minute steak. So we'll just move all of that up a little bit. Look at that. When you take the salt block out, be very cautious. The temperature is very high and you can burn yourself pretty badly. Be gentle with it. When you put it down, don't drop it down too quickly because it will shatter. Right, now the most important thing is to turn over everything so we get the equal cooking. Start with our tomato, our little mushroom, our bacon. Nice color coming on there. Gosh, it so smells like breakfast. For me, this epitomizes the perfect English breakfast, and the flavor profile that we're getting from our salt, for me, this is what I call self-seasoning. We don't have to add anything. The salt is there itself. The important thing is that we don't want to leave this here too long because it's going to pull quite a lot of salt out of that.
Leave ingredients to sizzle for 3 minutes on one side, then turn over and repeat. And gently remove the rings from the eggs.
All right, let's do the final stages. I just want to lift those eggs up a little bit just to ensure that they didn't get stuck. As you can see, the oil just helps us on the egg not sticking on the block itself, and it comes off very, very easily, as you can see. We've also got our steak. We just taste for texture, looking at about medium rare. Our mushroom is pretty much there as well. And our tomato is nice and al dente. So for me, this is breakfast wrapped up. I think this is something quite special, and I hope you will take great pleasure in enjoying this if you do prepare it at home yourself.
Let's see it again. Drizzle olive oil and place the breakfast ingredients on the stone, turning it every 3 minutes. If you don't have a salt block, visit Expresso's website for a great alternative method. Also SMS the keyword breakfast to 33728 for an ingredients list.
Here we go. Cheers.
Goodness can be found in encouraging greatness at the Junior Runners Academy in Soweto. Pick n Pay, always there for you.